he coming?
He's here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Come on.
Hare Krishna. Go ahead.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Bo. Hare Krishna. Hey, 1 second. Mother, wait, I'll just put my finger back. There you go. Let's play the slideshow.
So there are 2 gardens over here.
Oh. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I need a microphone. You can put it here. હવે મારે બોલવાનું મેનો હવે મારે બોલવાનું Thank you. Raise that up. Yeah, that's good. Just raise it up a little higher. Okay. That's good. Thank you. Got it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Turn up the volume a little bit on that one. Up, yeah, turn it up. The big knob. Hare Krishna. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Satsvarupa Das Goswami Niti Namine Satsvarupa Vidam Vande Vinitam Sadhu Bhushanam Bhakti Grantanai Punyam Bhakti Vidan Shikshitam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshtarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Can you get me some water? Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to my beloved spiritual master, Srila Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Satsvarup Das Goswami Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. And all glories to the assembled Vaishnavas. My dear disciples, my dear spiritual sons and daughters, dear members of our small spiritual family. Today is deeply special for me. For the first time, devotees have come from different parts of this whole world for this formal Vyasa Puja, actually. It's not a large gathering. That makes it more intimate. I can look around and think not about a crowd, but about individual lives, individual journeys, individual acts of mercy by which Krishna has brought us into one another's lives. So today I do not want to speak only ceremonially. I want to speak personally, as your spiritual guide, but also as someone still trying to become a better disciple to my Guru Maharaj, a better servant, and a better human being. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, while instructing Srila Rupa Goswami, describes countless living entities wandering through 8,400,000 species. Human life is rare. And among human beings, sincere spiritual seekers are rarer, even more rare. And among millions of such seekers, one may become wise. And among millions of such wise souls, one may become liberated. And among millions of liberated souls, a pure devotee of Krishna is exceedingly rare. This human form is rare. The holy name, Srila Prabhupada's books, and shelter within the disciplic succession are rare. And the sincere devotees whom Krishna places beside us are also rare. Yet, familiarity can make us notice weaknesses more quickly than qualities that are good. And familiarity can make us remember one difficult moment more easily than years of affection. Yeah, it's a problem. So today I want to say clearly, thank you, that each of you is a gift from the Lord. Each of you. You are a particular soul with a particular heart, a particular history, particular nature, and a service that only you individually, uniquely, can offer to Krishna. Now, rare opportunity does not prove that we are rare devotees, but it gives us a rare responsibility to recognize Krishna's gifts before familiarity makes us blind to them. Yeah. 24 years ago, something special happened. My son, the one with the beard here, Madhav, was born. I felt that Krishna had given Guru Ma and me the greatest possible gift. Oops. No, I think something happened. Maybe the wire got touched or something. Just tighten the wire. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I was holding a newborn child. He didn't have a beard that time. You might think he did. He looks so cute. Holding a newborn child brings wonder, brings love, gratitude, and responsibility all at once. You know that the soul does not belong to you. Yet the Lord has placed that life in your care. You know what it feels like. When Madha was born, I felt Krishna has entrusted me with something priceless, both of us. So, you can't express it. That taught me that a gift from Krishna is a sacred trust. How much Krishna is trusting us to take care of this soul. Like, I trust you. Wow. The relationship with disciples is a little bit different, but when I look at all of you, I feel a deeply connected spiritual parental affection and gratitude. All of you are no less of a gift to me than the gift that I held in my hand 24 years ago. You are all absolute gems. You're special souls whom Krishna has allowed Guruma and I, he's allowed me to know, to love, and to serve. Somehow, in whatever little capacity I have, I am being allowed to participate in your spiritual growth. I can honestly say, this is the most fulfilling seva in my life, by far. To serve you all, to be there for you, to pray for you, to watch your faith deepen, to see you struggle and rise again, to witness you becoming more thoughtful, compassionate, more responsible, and more serious about Srila Prabhupada's mission. Buildings can be completed. See the building that we're working on here. Programs can be organized. But accompanying a soul on the path back to Krishna, that is beyond measure. Can't compare that with anything. Success is not that more and more people call me Gurudev. That's not success. Success is those that Krishna has placed in my care become more deeply connected to him. Become more deeply connected to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, the holy name, and the Vaishnavas. That's success. At the end of my life, I want to ask only, did those who entered my life feel more sheltered in Krishna consciousness because I was there? Srila Prabhupada explains that the spiritual master is honored as a representative of Vyasadeva and the whole disciplic succession. Like a faithful messenger, he delivers what he has received with no addition, no subtraction. So whatever words, flowers, affection, or honor come to me today must pass upward to Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, previous acharyas, and ultimately Shri Radha Krishna. The Vyasasana is not a throne of ownership. It is a seat of accountability. And the higher the seat, the lower one must feel. In one of his own Vyasa Puja addresses, Srila Prabhupada told his disciples, it is not my credit, it is your credit. He accepted honor, but he gave the credit away. He saw his disciples not as proof of his greatness, but as the mercy of his Guru Maharaj. He said, my Guru Maharaj has sent all of you to me. Srila Prabhupada also spoke of his disciples as his children. He wrote, I love you all very much. He writes this. And said that his spiritual children were his strength. And our Guru Maharaj once remembered the essence of the disciples' relationship with Prabhupada in a simple sentence. He said, Prabhupada's relationship, it was not fear, it was love. That is the mood I want in our family. Not fear, not performance, not a pressure to appear perfect. Love, responsible love, truthful love, love that encourages growth, love that corrects without humiliating, and remembers that every soul belongs to Krishna. Now, this year carries special weight because I've turned 50. 50 is an inflection point. It's a bend in the road. Time no longer feels unlimited. It feels entrusted. I find myself asking whether I have become softer toward devotees, more honest with myself, more absorbed in the holy names. Whether those close to me experience more of Krishna's shelter or merely more of my conditioned personality. At 50, I feel less interested in appearing spiritual and more concerned with becoming spiritual. The first half of life gathers many things. We collect so many things. We gather. The second half must distill everything down to what is eternal. Because many things we gather in our hearts, not everything is eternal. At 50, I don't want to build a circle of people around myself. I want to help build faith within each of you. Not dependence on me, but dependence on Krishna. Not admiration for me, but attachment to Srila Prabhupada and his teachings. Not merely a group identity, but genuine spiritual character. Today I want to thank every one of my initiated disciples. You took the step. You formally declared to the world. I want to thank you by name. In the order in which Krishna brought you into this formal relationship, beginning with the senior most. So whether you're physically present here or being remembered in our hearts or maybe online, please know that Guru Ma and I are grateful for you. Gopishwari Devi Dasi. Thank you. Madana-gopāla Dāsa. Thank you. Madhuri Devi Dasi. Thank you. Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi. Thank you. We have online Kirtida Sundari Devi Dasi. Thank you. Ishwari Radha Devi Dasi. Thank you. Madana-gopāla Dāsa. Thank you. Vyasa-gopāla Dāsa. Thank you. Divya Radha Devi Dasi. Thank you. We have Tarun-gopāla Dāsa. Thank you. You made it. Sundari Radha Devi Dasi. Shameshwari Devi Dasi. Thank you. Prem-gopāla Dāsa. Mohini Radha Devi Dasi. Madana-gopāla Dāsa, thank you. Kunj Kishori Devi Dasi, thank you. Vraj-gopāla Dāsa, thank you. Dinanath Das, thank you. Lakshmi Priya Devi Dasi, thank you. Definitely not the least, Manarupini Devi Dasi, thank you. Thank you for accepting this relationship, for your trust, for your patience with my limitations. Thank you for every sincere round that you chant, every service, every hidden sacrifice, and every time you have chosen Krishna again after some discouragement. You chose Krishna. Each of you has battles others may not see. Prayers only Krishna has heard. And beautiful qualities that you may not yet fully recognize. I hope to spend the rest of my life helping those qualities come forward in Krishna's service. Your Guruma and I love you like our own children. This is not ceremonial language. You're all woven into our prayers, our concerns, our hopes, and our gratitude. Your progress gives us joy. Your pain concerns us. And when you grow, we feel strengthened. When you struggle, we see not a problem, but someone precious who may need guidance, encouragement, or just simply companionship. I may not always have the perfect answer or be physically near you, but I want you all to know that I am in your corner. I'm on your side. Being there for you is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's an honor for me. The spiritual parental affection must never become kind of like, selfish ownership. You do not belong to me in that selfish way. You belong to Krishna and to Srila Prabhupada. Guruma and I are caretakers of something sacred that the Lord has entrusted to us. A spiritual parent doesn't make the children revolve around his personality. A spiritual parent teaches them to revolve around Krishna. Our happiness is not that you remain dependent on us. Our happiness is that you become strong, thoughtful, compassionate, courageous devotees who can give shelter to others. We don't want copies of ourselves. Some parents want that. We don't want copies of ourselves. We want sincere servants of Srila Prabhupada who use their own unique, distinct natures fully in Krishna's service. And just as I want to see in each of you, I'm going to see each of you like as a gift from Krishna. I want all of you to see one another in that way. Please don't take one another for granted. Familiarity is one of the thieves of gratitude. The longer we know someone, the easier it is to notice what is missing and overlook what is precious. Appreciation, therefore, is a spiritual discipline. It's a discipline. It's a spiritual practice. Appreciation, not flattery. Let me see, butter someone. No. It is the honest recognition of Krishna's mercy appearing through another person. That's that appreciation. And every devotee brings something unique. Steadiness, warmth, courage, thoughtful questions. laughter, sensitivity, loyalty, or quiet service. Unique things all of you bring. And when we appreciate one another, we see Krishna's intelligence in assembling this spiritual family. You think we built this family? No, Krishna has assembled us together. All glories to the assembled devotees, right? He assembled us here. Like you assemble some furniture or something? Yeah, Krishna assembled this. So instead of asking, why is this person not like me? Ask, what gift has Krishna placed here for me to honor? Don't wait for distance or illness or loss to teach you to value someone and someone's value. Tell one another today what you genuinely appreciate specifically about them. Notice effort. Celebrate their growth. Thank their service. And make it easy for the people in this family to know that they are seen. Let us become a family in which devotees are not merely connected but cherished. Not merely assigned service, but understood. Not merely useful to a mission, but loved as souls, entrusted to us by the Lord. Love can see faults and still refuse to reduce the person to those faults. And that is love. It's a refusal. Forgiveness refuses to define a soul forever by his or her worst moment or biggest mistake. Understanding listens long enough for another person's struggle to become visible. So we need to be mature. What is mature? Maturity means conviction without contempt. Maturity means correction without humiliation. It means affection without a sense of controlling possessiveness. And it can also mean processing disappointment without disloyalty. Because we are not perfect. That's maturity. So let us become deeper, better, more understanding, more forgiving, and more mature devotees. Caliber is not measured by the volume of our voice, but by the weight of our character. And what is this character? Character is what remains after the applause ends. And I'm speaking these words first to myself. Cooperation is important, but genuine cooperation grows best from appreciation. When people feel unseen or taken for granted, then our cooperation becomes mechanical. This is still see cooperation, but it lacks that spark. But when people know they're loved and respected, then they naturally want to serve together. Cooperation becomes a given. It becomes organic. You don't need to tell someone. In the Bhagavatam, we have the prachetas. The prachetas heard. They chanted, they performed austerities, they served together. When Lord Vishnu appeared, he praised their friendly relationships. He praised their harmony in devotional service. They're brothers. The Lord counted their affection for one another as part of their offering to him. This is the best part of your offering, the love you have for each other. Cooperation is a sadhana. But cooperation without affection becomes administration. while affection without cooperation remains sentiment. So together, appreciation and cooperation become powerful devotional service, bhakti. So let's speak to one another, like get to know each other. Speak to one another, not merely about one another. Let us ask before assuming. Sometimes we just assume something, especially when it's on the more difficult side. Then ask. Let us clarify before condemning. Let us correct privately, appreciate publicly. Sometimes people do the other way around, And let us never use someone's vulnerability as ammunition in some future disagreement. We are family. Spiritual family is not distinguished by the absence of conflict. There will be conflict. It is distinguished by the sacred way in which it handles conflict. So may none of us ever choose to win an argument and lose a Vaishnava. So on this day, I renew my responsibility before you. I will try to give you what I received. Point you to what Srila Prabhupada. He's everywhere. Prabhupada's there, he's there, he's there. I want to pray for you with my heart. I will try to listen before judging. And if I have to correct, I'll try to correct hopefully without humiliation. I'll try to guide you without controlling. And I'll try to love you without possessing. I will remember that you are gifts from Krishna, never selfish possessions of mine to dominate. Now, I will not always respond perfectly. I'm not perfect in any way, actually. So please approach me honestly when I make a mistake. It's okay. The humility of a spiritual guide must include a willingness to hear. I want to hear. And I ask something from you as well. So all of you, please, protect your vows. Guard your japa fiercely. Hear Srila Prabhupada regularly. That's important. Care for your families and your fellow devotees. Speak truthfully. Appreciate one another generously. And don't allow some temporary emotion to make permanent decisions about our sacred relationships. Every one of you should become a source of spiritual shelter. Wherever you live, wherever you go, someone should chant more steadily because of your association. Someone should understand Prabhupada more clearly because of you. Someone should feel safer among Vaishnavas because you made them feel that way. Someone should feel seen rather than invisible because of you. Someone should feel that Krishna remembered them because you entered their life. Not that, oh Krishna, what did I do that you put this person in my life? No. Krishna, what did I do? Amazing that you put this person in my life. At 50, this is the gift I ask from you on my birthday. Become devotees whose caliber and character others will want to emulate. Not because you advertise yourself as my disciples, but because people encounter in you the fragrance of Srila Prabhupada. At future Vyasa Pujas, your greatest offering will not be the elegance of your words. It will be how you treated a devotee when you felt hurt. It'll be whether you chanted fully. It'll be whether the people closest to you felt valued as gifts from the Lord. Flowers fade. Character continues the offering of Pushpanjali. So I'm going to end with a prayer. May our dear Shri Radha and Krishna, may our dear Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda, and may dear Srila Prabhupada, may dear Srila Guru Maharaj, and all the Vaishnava Acharyas in our disciplic succession bless you. Thank you for the gift of this human life. Thank you for the gift of the holy name. Thank you, dear Lord, for the gift of Srila Prabhupada and my Guru Maharaj. Thank you for the gift of Guru Ma. Thank you for the gift of Madhav. And thank you for the gift of each of these 20 beautiful souls and more who are coming, whom you have allowed me to serve. Please do not allow the honor of this day to increase my false prestige. Let every word of praise pass through me and reach your lotus feet, my Lord. Whatever good my disciples see in me belongs to you, my Lord. Whatever fault remains in me, please give me the honesty and strength to uproot it. Teach me to receive these devotees with gratitude and never entitlement. Help me see their qualities before their faults. Help me to be present when they need shelter. Help me to be able to give guidance without control, to give affection without possession, and correction without injury. Please protect every devotee remembered here. Please protect their faith, their vows, their japa, their families, their health, their service, and their Vaishnava relationships. Help them see one another as gifts from you, my Lord. May no one feel invisible or taken for granted or disposable. Let appreciation and trust and forgiveness and natural cooperation grow among us because we genuinely love and value one another. Please make us like the prachetas, different persons with one occupation, one goal, Krishna. Many hearts, one center. Many services, but one purpose. Make us deeper devotees, better devotees, more understanding devotees, more forgiving devotees, more mature devotees, and devotees of such caliber and such character that others will be inspired to follow Srila Prabhupada. May we be reminded and to be united around your holy name, Srila Prabhupada's instructions, and the service of the Vaishnavas. When my life is finished, may I not ask how many people honored me. May I only ask, did I honor the souls Krishna placed in my life? Did I help them remember Krishna? Did I bring them closer to Prabhupada? Did they know that they were loved? Did I protect the sacred trust placed in my hands? May our gratitude become appreciation. May our appreciation become service. May our service become character. And may our character become an offering. And may that offering rise to the parampara and rest eternally at your lotus feet, my Lord. So I want to thank all of you for coming from so far. Thank you for accepting Guru Ma and me in your lives. Thank you for allowing us to serve you. Your gifts from Krishna, in case you didn't get that part. And we're truly grateful for each and every one of you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You want to speak or no? Okay. This one? Yeah, we can take that out. Yeah.
Samsara dava nalalidha loka Chanaya karunya ghana ghanatvam Samsara dava nalalidha loka Chanaya karunya ghana ghanatvam Praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Gunarnavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditra Madhyan Manasura Sena Romancha Kampa Shutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shri Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shringaratan Mandiramarjanado Yuktasya bhaktas chaniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Chaturvidha Shri Bhagavat Prasado Sadhana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangha Bhagavat Prasado Sadhana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangha Kritvaiva Triptim Bhajatam Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shri Radhika Madhavayurapara Madhurya Leela Gunarupanam Madhurya Leela Pratiksana swadanalolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda 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 Nikunjayono ratikeli siddhyai Yaya liberio terapexania Nikunjayono ratikeli siddhyai Yaya liberio terapexania Tata Didakshat Ativalabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Shastre Uktastata Bhavyata eva sadhi Haritvena Samasta Shastre Kintu Prabhurya Priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi Dhyam stuvam stasya yashastri sandhyam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Jaya Guru Deva 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Should I sing your Pranamanta? Krishna Krishna Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāsa Iti namine Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāsa Iti namine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti namine Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vyasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vyasa Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vyasa Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vyasa Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Okay, I can read it, but Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Gurudev, His Grace Madana-gopāla Gurudev ki Jaya Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Ashtatara Shat, His Grace Madana-gopāla Prabhu ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Ashtatara Shat, Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Ashtatara Shat, Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Vrindavan Dham ki Mathura Dham ki Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki Jagannathpuri Dham ki Ganga Maya ki Yamuna Maya ki Tulsi Devi ki Bhakti Devi ki Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Gurudev's Vyasa Puja Mahamahotsav ki.
Right, so everybody please repeat after me. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhavitamscha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāseti Namine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Satsvarupa Dāsa Goswamin Iti namine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti namine Shri Vyasa Bhanavi Devi Daitaya कृष्ण संबंधा विज्ञान दाहिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्यज्वला प्रेमाध्य श्री रूपानुगा भक्तिदा श्री गौरा करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा विरूढापा सिद्धांत ध्वांता हरिणे नमो गौरा किशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बा रसाम्बोधे पदं भुजाय ते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्द नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगा वरायते गौरवीरभाव भूमेश्वं निर्देष्टा सयजन प्रिया वैष्णवा सुरवा भौमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत्विषे नमः पंचतत्वात् मकां कृष्णं भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते जयतां सुरतौ पंगो मम मंद मते गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बुजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ दिव्या वृंदारण्य कल्पा ध्रुमाधा श्रीमद् रत्नागारा सिंहा सनास्थौ श्री राधा शीला गोविंद देवौ पृष्ठालिभिः सेवामनौ स्मरामि श्रीमान् रसारसारम्भी वांशीवटा तटस्थिता कर्षन् वेणु स्वनर्गोपीर् गोपीनाथ श्रियेस्तुना तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे So now we will recite 3 times the mantra and offer few flower petals, one after each pranam mantra to Gurudev. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāseti Namine Esha Pushpanjali Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāseti Namine Esha Pushpanjali
Yeah, immediately take the flower. Mataji, wait, huh? Everybody should be holding flower before mantra starts. So we'll do fast first. Take more flower. This is the last Pushpanjali. Take as much as you want, please. Good. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, this is the final. Take everything. Oh, this is your second one? First one? One more time. And then hold the third one. Over there also there is more. Okay, thank you.
Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāseti Namine Esha Pushpanjali
Homages. It's called homages.
Okay, everybody be prepared to do your offerings to Gurudev. I will start. Dev, Danvat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Madana-gopāla Dāsa iti namine. On this auspicious occasion of Vyasa Puja, I offer my humble and respectful obeisances at your lotus feet, Gurudev. Srila Prabhupada has repeatedly and consistently said in his lectures that you cannot take shelter of Krishna directly. You have to take shelter of his potency. Krishna is therefore trying to help us. He is within. He is called Chaitya Guru. If you are purified, Krishna will directly speak to you. And so long you cannot, then he sends his representative, the spiritual master, the Guru. And these words of Srila Prabhupada just keep resonating with me, and we are so blessed, Gurudev, that Krishna has sent you to all of us, to our lives. So Gurudev, I always struggle to express my gratitude to you. You are Krishna's representative, and we are so blessed, like I said, to be in your association. You are unwavering in your service to Lord Krishna. Your devotion, compassion, and incredible amount of patience and kindness is felt by everyone who associates with you. I feel so blessed every moment of my life because of your presence and tremendous support. You have helped me and my God siblings tremendously on our spiritual journey. You answer our questions with utmost patience and sincerity and humility. Your devotion and service towards your own Guru Maharaj is exemplary and very inspiring. May the blessings and mercy of Sri Radha Krishna and Gaur Nitai always be with you, Guru Ma, and your family. May you continue to shine your wisdom, knowledge, bhakti, and compassion on all the lives you touch, whether they are your disciples or anyone who just listens to your invaluable preaching and in your invaluable words. I'm also touched by your humility every single day. On this Vyasa Puja, once again, I pray to Sri Radha Krishna to shower their mercy on you, and I bow down to you with deepest respect and love. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Sarvabhauma. With heart full of gratitude and remembrance, as another year unfolds in grace, I lay these humble verses at your lotus feet, seeking the dust of your mercy again. Right? So I'm going to read some shares, So you have to say, whenever I do my hand leg up, you should say wah 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 wah. Just now Guru had given a lecture where say appreciation is one of a kind of a love, and the love is more appreciated by Krishna, right? Than anything else, right? So you need to do that, right? It is compulsory, it is mandatory.
Okay.
वेद ज्ञान की गहराई से वेद ज्ञान की गहराई से हर एक उलझन सुलझाते हैं. आई विल रिपीट दिस इन इंग्लिश, राइट?
Okay.
भवसार के हर प्रश्न का उत्तम उत्तर पाते हैं. मदन गोपाल गुरुवर है. मदन गोपाल गुरुवर है इस विद्या के सच्चे ज्ञानी. बढ़ता जाए भक्तों का परिवार. बढ़ता जाए भक्तों का परिवार. तुम्हें शत शत प्रणाम. So the words meaning, I have like 3 verses, so it's not be like very long, right? I'll give you the explanation before I go to the next verse. So this means the Guru resolves every complexity with a profound depth of Vedic knowledge. I think everyone agrees, right? and find the finest answer to every questions of the material world, Guru Madana-gopāla is a true master of this transcendental wisdom. May the family of devotees continue to grow. I offer you 100-fold salvation. Remember the vow.
हाथ भूल जाना. Raise your hand.
लगता है जैसे वक्त ने भी लगता है जैसे वक्त ने भी उनके आगे घुटने टेक दिए. काम मुकम्मल होने तक रुक जाते हैं सारे पहिए. समय के ऐसे पक्के हैं सबको जोड़े एक साथ. मदन गोपाल गुरुवर को दिल से बारंबार प्रणाम. Do the English this thing. It seems as though the time itself has knelt before him. So you see, like he is having time for everyone, right? You do never say that he never says no, right? And if you ask me, like if you give me time, I will definitely say no. After tomorrow maybe. So that's what I am saying here. So it seems as though time itself has knelt before him. All the wheels of time pause until his work is fully done. Such a master of time is he, uniting everyone together. From the bottom of my heart, I offer respected salutation to Guru Madana-gopāla. Last one, right? I won't take much like. So सब में कोई ना कोई खोट है. सब में कोई ना कोई खोट है. गुरु निर्मल छवि वाले. अहंकार से रहे दूर सदा. यह विनती है कर जोड़े. सन्यासी के प्रतीक बने उत्तम भक्त और चूर्ण से भी हो विनीत. इसमें I could not get a yama proper.
That's fine.
मदन गोपाल गुरुवर पर नौछावर है हर एक की. Everyone has some flaws, but Guruvar possesses a spotless form. May he always remain free of ego, false ego. This is my prayer, and with folded hands. May he be the epitome of sannyasi, a supreme devotee, and as humble as a blade of grass. Every single verse is dedicated to Guruvar Madana.
Is it better for the people online, the orientation, or no?
The camera is here.
Okay, that's it. Yeah? What do you do?
Little further.
Go close to that.
Yeah, I know they wanted something. Is that what they want?
They can see now.
They want to see this backdrop also?
Yeah, it's fine. So this is what happened there.
I don't know. Link.
Naveen, go tighten this. I think that's good. So you can see yourself in that little square on there.
Yeah,
The left.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, my dearest Gurudev. Please accept my humble and sincere obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to His Holiness Satsvarup Das Goswami Maharaj. My love for your grace knows no bounds. Of all the innumerable talents your grace possesses, the most profound is your grace's abilities as a teacher. Your grace's sparkling words inspire and illuminate everyone who hears them, even in the kitchen.
Even in the kitchen.
Your grace's presentations literally stun. Your grace's reputation to render even the most confidential, complex, and esoteric concepts from Shastra with awesome clarity are becoming rapidly legendary. But for those of us blessed by the immeasurable mercy of your grace's personal association, Your teaching goes so much deeper than your epic slides. Your grace is teaching us slowly, firmly, invisibly, how to become completely dependent on your grace. As training for ultimately becoming completely dependent on Krishna, there is no greater lesson. How does your grace teach this? Watching your grace interact with small children is instructive. It starts with attention, the irresistible sunshine of your grace's attention, and then pulls and pushes through sweet encouragement and stern remove. A sweet and salty combination no one can resist. Your grace is all attractive. This attraction is what all of us here share in common. It is our collective foundation. It is from this attraction that dependence grows, and it is from this dependence that your grace is masterfully shaping, revealing the form of our dependence on Krishna, like a balloon animal of our soul. My life's purpose and essence is being your grace's servant. All the countless lives my soul has led, like so many puzzle pieces, finally falling into place. All thanks to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to your grace, my spiritual master and father, on this auspicious day. Hare Krishna.
As usual.
You have to lower the
It's me.
Being material. You can hold the mic. Yeah. It will record.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Hare Krishna Guru Ma, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to the Srila Prabhupada, and thank you for all my God siblings coming to this Vyasa Puja. I did not write anything as usual because I thought it's only 2 minutes to operate. So, but I will say that I told one time Guru Mother, I cannot talk like other talks. So I'll just say like what I think. So I never thought I'll be a part of ISKCON. Because we used to like see like, okay, in Juhu, what time we went to, okay, let's go to the temple there. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, in India they say Hare Rama, Hare Krishna temple. They don't say Hare Krishna temple. So we'll go there, we'll eat there, oh, they get nice food, so let's go eat that. That's important. Eat the food, okay, we saw the Krishna, Rama, Krishna, oh, this is beautiful. But I never thought ever that we will be the part of ever be the Krishna consciousness. And I remember one time we went to the, when Swapnil was like around like 10 years old, we went to the New York City to see the New York City, Times Square. And I saw that Hare Krishna, people from Bhakti Center, they are distributing the book, and we were like, oh, let's go take a picture with them. So we have, I don't know where is that picture, but we have pictures with that. So, but this is like, I don't know, this is how the Krishna Leela, you never know. So Krishna, like indirectly, when I started in spiritual, but slowly, I'm starting like going to the future. I like it, the spiritual path, because like before I said, I used to judge people. Even I don't never do the bhakti. I used to judge people when I see people do the sashtanga. Oh, they really have bhakti? And I like that. But I never did like that. I never did the bhakti or anything. I mean, I hold my hand to God and say, please bless everyone, but I never like chant or anything like it. But around COVID time one day, Madana-gopāla Prabhu came and said, oh, there is a Tovaka temple, we can go to the ISKCON temple. And I was really surprised with when Madana-gopāla Prabhu said that to me. Madana-gopāla Prabhu going, okay, means he did it, but it's kind of like I'm really surprised. But I said, okay, let's go. And then I was like, okay, so this is Krishna temple, okay. But then slowly I started, going into that Mahamantra. I started chanting. Then Madana-gopāla Prabhu is the one who encouraged me a lot. to go chanting this Maha Mantra. He makes sure that I do the japa call also in the morning and every Saturday. So he said, okay, you start doing the japa call also. And then I'm starting, and slowly this Krishna's mercy that we came under the shelter of Gurudev. And then Gurudev become with that time probably, but then become a Gurudev. And then Shyam Gopal Prabhu got the initiation. And the things change in our life, everything. And slowly, our beautiful Nitai Gaur Sundar, Guru and Gurudev bought it from Vrindavan. They came to our house, and Gurudev gave the beautiful name to them, like Nitai Gaur Sundar. They are my Nitai Gaur Sundar. And then I become a part of ISKCON and part of Gurudev's, is our life is like I become a disciple of Gurudev. It's all like a Krishna's blessing on me. Somehow, I don't know how it is, but like Gopeshwari Mataji in her offering, she said like, if you cannot go to the Krishna directly, you have to go through the potency. So this is the Krishna's mercy on us, our family. So I'll just thank you to the Krishna. I'll just wish on this Vyasa Puja on 50th birthday, Gurudev. When you go or whenever possible, I think you can just spread this Krishna Sankirtan all over the world, and may our disciples grow and our God siblings grow. That's only wish I can.
Maybe just lower it because that's
Turn the stick so it lines up with that stick. Just turn the stick like that. Then stand there so that I can see it.
like this.
Stand there, face this way.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to fall because you have to line that stick with this stick. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, see how this stick, you see the three sticks? The upper stick has to line with it.
Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Gurudev, all glories to Guru Ma, all glories to His Holiness Satsguru Das Goswami Maharaj. It is with deep gratitude that I offer my humble obeisances on this very auspicious day. I simply want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Before Krishna brought me to your lotus feet, I was lost in many ways. Through your guidance, encouragement, and most importantly, your personal example. You have helped me see life differently. You don't just teach devotional service, you live it. One of the qualities I admire most is how sincerely you see the good in others and gently inspire them to become better servants of Krishna. Your humility, your selflessness, and your compassion have deeply touched my heart and continue to inspire me every day. The prayer, Om Jnana Timirandasya, reminds me of your mercy. I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, who has opened my eyes, blinded by the darkness of ignorance, with the torchlight of knowledge. Whatever little faith or desire I have to serve today exists only because you so patiently planted and nourished that seed. Thank you for your patience, your guidance, and for helping me take my first steps into Krishna consciousness. My prayer is that I may always remain under your shelter and serve with sincerity.
Can you hear online?
I think they can, yes.
Yeah, they're sending you things they can't hear. Oh, yeah.
Ask him in the microphone.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Guru praise that my humble obeisances. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Vitale Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa. So my offering was a bit too long, so I decided to make it. I love writing poems, so I tried to write a poem, and I hope. Yeah. So the poem is called A Debt I Can Never Repay. Dear most beloved Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet with love and reverence. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to you, my beloved Gurudev, on this most auspicious Vyasa Puja. For days I have searched for words to say, to find something worthy of you today. But the more I search, the more I see. No words could ever express what you mean to me. Some people can be described by words, but some are known by mercy that cannot be heard. And Gurudev, I feel this way about you. Your mercy is deeper than words could ever do. How do I thank the one who gave me life, who guided me through darkness and strife? Somehow, by Srila Prabhupada and Krishna's grace, you entered my life and changed its course and pace. You looked at me with compassion and care. You accepted me when I felt unworthy there. And from the very day that I met you, my life became something completely new. Whatever little devotion I have today, whatever service I am blessed to repay, whatever hope I carry for tomorrow, whatever connection with Krishna I borrow, I know where it all began. It began with your mercy, with the touch of your hand. You gave me a name. You gave me Krishna. You gave me a family. You gave me service. You gave me shelter. You gave me a future. And somehow, Gurudev, you gave me a life worth living. When you told me you accepted me as your duly initiated disciple, I could only wonder silently. How could someone like me receive such mercy? I was not qualified, I was not pure, I had done nothing to deserve such a gift so sure. And yet you accepted me anyway. You saw something in me that I could not see that way. Then you gave me second initiation, another gift beyond my imagination. In the lotus room at Madana-gopāla temple, as I sat before you, receiving the sacred thread and hearing the Gayatri mantras from your lips into my ear, one thought filled my heart and made everything clear. How has someone like me been trusted with something so priceless? Every time I chant those mantras, I remember your faith in me, and I pray that one day my heart will become worthy of the mercy you have given me. Sometimes I look at my life and wonder how your mercy carried me through every mile. I am here today in New Jersey, standing before you on this sacred Vyasa Puja, offering these words to you. I would not be here without you. I would not have this life. I would not have this service. I would not have this family. I would not have this shelter, and I would not have this future. But by your mercy, I was brought here. By your mercy, I have nothing to fear. And by your mercy, I have been given the grace to serve Srila Prabhupada's personal deities in this place. I get to wake up and serve. I get to chant and worship. I get to learn from devotees. I get to live among those who love Krishna. I get to wake up each morning with a reason, a purpose, a service, a life in his devotion. And when I look at all of that I have been given, I know none of it is mine. It's all your mercy. A gift I could never earn, a gift I could never repay, a gift I could never return. Every bead I chant, every service I perform, every offering I make, every deed I serve, every step I take towards Krishna, every devotee I meet, every hope I carry, it all comes from you. If there is anything good in me, it belongs to you. If there is any devotion in me, it's because you planted it there. And how could I ever repay you? How could I repay someone who gave me Krishna? How could I repay someone who believed in me long before I believed in myself? Perhaps all I can do is spend this lifetime trying to become a little more worthy of the faith you placed in me. And if I can spend my days in your service, if I can remain faithful to your mercy, if I can carry your instructions in my heart, then perhaps, Gurudev, I can repay a debt I know I never should have. Hare Krishna.
Divya. Oh, we can't hear you. Hang on. Hold on.
Thank you. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa. Gurudev, Hare Krishna, Guru, Hare Krishna, dear siblings. Please accept my humble respects. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you, Gurudev. All glories to Guru. So every morning we usually sing Vyasa by Father Bhagavan. Yasya Prasada Namaste. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benediction of Krishna, and without that master, there is no hope for advancement. Gurudev, your breathing, embodiment of the supreme power. In a material world where we live close by the substance of laws and environments and that, your presence acts as an unshakable anchor of divine dreams. You speak every heart that speaks down in you. And Gurudev, it is your glorious example that continually inspires my heart. You always reach higher, always aim higher. And there's this time you were in Nairobi for Mangal Arti, and we were singing in the morning. It was Guru Bashakam. And I remember after that incident, we were in Dusa and still said how Mangalati is different when you have your Guru. And then when you're singing about this personality, it's not impersonal anymore. We can see what we sing, we can envision you in our mind. So Mangalati has become a meditation sort of, or it's not just a vague song. And yes, witnessing your utter absorption in devotion really awakens a profound longing in my soul to experience that same great connection with the Lord, hopefully one time. And your infinite cosmic patience is a constant source of deep inspiration. When I grow impatient or when I just falter and I do that more often than not, I am continually sustained by your gentle wisdom. The way you look past our endless conditions with the heart of a master gardener who knows how each wildflower takes time to bloom and how to give one flower in this way. Your compassion teaches me not to despair, but to take a deep breath, to trust the process under your shelter, and to thrive. And on this most auspicious day, I pray at your lotus feet for the intelligence and for the strength to fully imbibe your action. May your boundless dedication inspire me to transform my life, my home, my family, and every breath that I have into a humble offering in your service. Thank you, Gurudev. Use me as an instrument to help fulfill your grand vision, to help fulfill your Gurudev's mission, to help fulfill Srila Prabhupada's mission, spreading the warmth of hospitality, sharing the holy names, and helping to plant the seeds of bhakti across Africa and across the world. Thank you, Gurudev, for being our refuge, for being our guiding light, and the ultimate inspiration for my life. I'm begging to remain as a significant servant at your transcendental lotus feet. Thank you.
Madana-gopāla Dāsa Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Krishna Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Krishna. Namaste Prabhupada Devi. Gauravan Pratyaya. Naman Bhaktasya Yashasami. Hare Krishna Gurudev. Hare Krishna Guruma. Hare Krishna, my dear good siblings and everyone in the family. Please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. On this very beautiful and auspicious day, occasion of your Vyasa Puja, Gurudev, deeply reflecting on Krishna's words in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, where he says, Acharya Mam Vijanyam. One should know the Acharya as myself. One should never consider him an ordinary person. For that end, and it also continues and says, Sarva Deva Maya Guru, says the spiritual master is a representative of all the demigods. Guru Deva, these words, they deeply help me to appreciate the extraordinary position that you occupy in our lives, especially in my life. It reminds me most conditioned souls go maybe to because they are granted stuff and many things, but the demigods and others can grant so many benedictions, but in very humble position, I do not know what benediction can compare to the mercy of a spiritual master who gives us, who delivers us from this material existence and back home, back to Krishna. It is the epitome of existence. And when I see how you are also in a relationship and watching your videos with His Holiness Parsippany Dāsa Goswami Maharaj, and how you carry yourself around him and interaction with him, and also you humbly accept his instructions to come and take us back home, and also carry forward Srila Prabhupada's mission. It's a big lesson. It's a living lesson in what I can say, teaching you on how to be a disciple. I'm still learning. Sometimes I think of this mercy like the sacred Ganges descending from the mountains, and then it flows down to this disciplic succession from Acharya to Acharya, all the way from all the Acharyas we have encountered, until somehow, by your mercy, even a tiny ant in the forest, just carrying a small leaf, wandering anyhowly, without any specific purpose, get touched by that drop, and eternally, that ant become nourished by that drop, the Ganges. And Gurudev, I'm deeply grateful that through you, this current coming all the way from Krishna has reached an insignificant soul like me, and you've made this journey of Krishna consciousness not just something I'm reading about in Srimad Bhagavatam, not just something I hear from others, but more real in my life, more concrete and more practical. And by your example, you've shown us that bhakti is merely not something to understand or admire, but something to actually feel. For we see you, we hear you, and it really encourages us. And on the day of Puja, I pray and beg that we may try even have a small percentage of what you offer that can improve our sadhana and be able to serve you more intentionally, preach more, and also fulfill or spread this Srila Prabhupada's mission in your service. Thank you so much, Gurudeva, for your shelter, for your instructions, for your example, for your so many great encouraging words, for allowing this soul to somehow taste that truth of timeless current of mercy. And please keep me engaged in your service. You are a significant service.
Hare Krishna. Divya Radha had her earphones in, so she's going to try again. Thank you, Radha.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa Namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namne Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashachati Chatarine. Please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Gurudev, please accept my heartfelt gratitude for your immense mercies and guidance. One of the greatest blessings of my life has been receiving your shelter. These words by Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the mercy of Krishna, and without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. Remind me that everything valuable in my spiritual life has come through you, Gurudev. You have showered me with your unlimited mercy, and have always been there to guide me in my spiritual journey. Looking back, I truly feel that Krishna arranged everything perfectly by bringing me onto your lotus feet. One moment that remains very close to my heart was when my dad departed from this world. Although it was one of the most difficult periods of my life, your presence, prayers, guidance, and encouragement gave me the strength to move forward. I sincerely believe that Krishna sent you to help me through this painful time. You gave me exactly what a disciple could ever hope to receive from a spiritual master: guidance, compassion, reassurance, and shelter. Today, as I continue practicing Krishna consciousness under your guidance, I feel that I have received a priceless treasure. Serving under your lotus feet is a gift that words can never adequately describe. On this most auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I pray that our dear Sri Sri Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra may continue to shower you with strength and good health, so that you may continue guiding more conditioned souls back to Krishna and inspiring many more people to take shelter of your devotion. The insignificant servant, Divyarada Devidasi.
Krishna Guru Gurudev and Krishna Guru Ma and all my God sisters and God brothers. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Gurudev, during the darkest and most difficult times of my life, when I had no answer and no direction, you are the one who had my hands. You're always encouraging me, even when I have lost faith in myself. You told me the right path, not just with words, but by your own example of devotion and surrender. Because of you, I understood that Krishna is always there, and that every problem is an opportunity to come close to Him. You transformed my confusion into clarity, my fear into faith, and my weakness into service. My life today, connection with Krishna, and my desire to serve, everything is only because of your mercy. By your mercy, I'm currently engaged in Puja, Seva, cooking, and driving. Although, through this service, I try to support the devotees and assist the mission. My only inspiration, Gurudev, is to please you. I pray that I become pure and sincere instrument in your hands. I inspire to expand my service, reading Prabhupada's book, going for Harinam, using every opportunity to bring more souls to Krishna and to fulfill a desire. Please bless me with the strength to always follow your instruction, to never deviate from the path you showed me. Thank you, Gurudev, for accepting me as a disciple. Your parents' day. All glories to Gurudev, all glories to you, Gurudev, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, dear Guru Ma, dearest Madhav, and my dearest God siblings. Please accept my humble obeisances and dandavat on your lotus feet, Gurudev. On this auspicious occasion on your 50th anniversary appearance day, I pray for your good health and continuous shelter. As an offering of my love, gratitude, and devotion, I beg to place this poem at your lotus feet. I have one disclosure. I'm not a poet, and this is my only second poem of my life. The title of this poem is The Carpet at Your Feet. Oh, my master, what am I but one loose thread, dull, knotted, and weak with forgetfulness. Alone, I would have been swept away. But you, O weaver of the immortal souls, you saw me lying in the dust. With mercy softer than the finest wool, you brought me to your divine bloom. There I met your other chosen strands, in saffron, white, red, gold, and grey. Though varied shades were brought from many lands, within your heart a perfect pattern lay. With Harinam you measured every strand, and with your Siksha you cut the pride away. By Kripa you removed our anarthas, transforming all our loose ends into our strength. Today we are no longer separate threads, we are one carpet spread out. Today we are no longer separate threads, we are one carpet spread out now for one purpose only, to be walked upon by you, to be used by you, to be offered to you. O Gurudev, I vow to be soft and gentle, enduring to bear the heavy weight of souls who seek the safety of your shelter, to guide them safely to your temple gate. Bound to my God siblings, heart to heart, serving together, never to part. So keep your hands upon the sacred loom and weave us tighter, closer than before. Pull us directly to the center room, to Sri Sri Radha Krishna's feet, whom we adore. Dandavat Pranam from your loose thread, your servant, KSDD. Hare Krishna.
Please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to you on this most auspicious day. All glories to Guru Ma. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. And all glories to the assembled devotees. This year, my offering is about Gurudev's timeless style. When Krishna first placed Gurudev at the Krishna Lounge in Pacific Beach, San Diego, on April 17, 2025, I immediately was drawn to Gurudev's style. At first, I noticed his warm demeanor. His Grace's kurta was stylish. The way he arrived early to set up his laptop, do a sound check, and sit for a moment in prayer while simultaneously acknowledging everyone's presence in the room really moved me. I noticed he moved differently. He was effulgent. He was blissful, content, calm, and confident. He was gentle, yet firm. He commanded everyone's attention without demanding it. The depth of his humility was noticeable in his mannerisms. His posture erect and his eyes glittered. I noticed his $1 million smile. He was enthusiastic, charismatic, and instilled a sense of urgency. I cried during his kirtan. His lecture was logical, clear, and powerful. Not a single soul in the room wasn't moved. Many were brought to tears. His points were simple enough for a first-timer, but his delivery was like a transcendental time bomb. It hit you so hard, your reaction was delayed. In those first few minutes before even meeting Gurudev, I knew that I loved Gurudev's timeless style. Gurudev's style is forever relevant. His style is forever practical, forever logical, forever accessible. It's beyond the tides of time. It's future-proof against AI. It's consistently logical. It's coherent, clear, and balanced. His style offers a calm clarity while being casual and also somehow grave at the same time. His style is dependable. When I turn on a lecture on YouTube, my mouth salivates in anticipation of the nectar. His style is humble. His delivery style blurs the lines between a well-prepared-for presentation and an epic impromptu speech cleverly created to rally a full temple to tears and steal the audience's hearts. I love how every sentence that comes from Guru Dev is quotable. It's like a chain of nuggets, veg nuggets, connecting to the parampara. Sometimes it feels like drinking nectar through a fire hose. His style is consistent with Guru Sadhu and Shastra. His discourse style somehow appeals to all levels, from absolute neophytes to seasoned Paramahamsas. Gurudev's style of accepting compliments is graceful and never awkward, leaving everyone present satisfied. Our dear Gurudev's humor is witty and funny in a devotee way. He seems to always have the perfect devotee joke at the perfect time. His Grace's references, although current, are forever relevant. Gurudev is always polite, respectful, cordial. He is a paragon devotee in that he always exudes jolliness and gravity. Gurudev is simultaneously a boss and a das. His Grace's speech inflection is like a vehicle that keeps us present in the moment. His lotus voice keeps us conscious in the now. I love when he lowers his voice because you know something profound is coming. His style is always without ego and without false pride. His Grace is simultaneously sweet and heavy. Guru means heavy. This reflection hit me while watching what seemed like a recent lecture. I was relishing his words and taking mental notes when all of a sudden he calls us by our Karmi names. That's when I realized this class was before San Diego initiation. It was a strange feeling, but in that moment I realized just how consistent Gurudev's style is. His lectures are timeless. You can watch them tomorrow and feel like it was yesterday. His style is consistent, and Krishna favors consistency. Being embodied souls, we have a tendency to take things we have constant access to for granted. These Ishtagoshtis, these gatherings, are valuable because they not only help us remember Krishna, they also help us to remember Gurudev's timeless style, and most importantly, to be grateful for it. I'm forever grateful that we can have access to Gurudev at the click of a button right at our fingertips. Regardless of how technology advances and how AI affects our paradigms in this world, Gurudev's style is forever timeless. Thank you, Gurudev, Guru Ma, and Guru Mama, for bringing us all together, not only now, but always. Please know we are forever indebted, forever grateful, and forever your servants. Your services and your style is timeless. Jai Ho. Gurudev Ki. Jai.
Oh, my dearest Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. Gurudev's feet. All glories to you. All glories to His Holiness Satsvarup Dasa Swami. All glories to the Divine Grace of Srila Prabhupada. 15 months, 21 days, 17 hours, and about 27 minutes ago, you walked into my life, and today I reflect on what I absolutely know to be true. That Krishna sent me a bona fide spiritual master to me on April 17, 2025, to change my life completely and awaken my love for him. That day you planted a seed in my heart. You have watered it every day, slowly washing away the jaundice of ignorance that has accumulated over my many, many, many lifetimes, opening my heart to receive his mercy and your love as well. In Bhagavad Gita 16, 1-3, we learn from Krishna the 26 divine qualities that, quote, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature, unquote. All these qualities define you, my dear Gurudev, a standard for a true spiritual guide that you live up to every day, a living example of how confidence and humility can coexist, that they are not opposites, but instead complementary traits of an enlightened soul. And you awaken those exact same divine qualities within all of us that sit here with you today, and with those that you will meet. Through your example, you have ignited my faith in my heart and the patience I need to guide me through spiritual ups and downs. You teach me to be true to myself, allowing me to be me. I've learned fearlessness when times are challenging, knowing that Krishna is there on the other side. And I've learned how to love like you love, rather than criticizing and judgment, knowing that we all come from that one source. I really don't know how you do it, Gurudev. You're able to juggle family, work, spiritual life, travel, and a preaching schedule so effortlessly. Yet that never affects your ability to connect with your disciples. You make me feel like I'm the only one. What moves me most is how you're able to bring yourself down to our level, with a warmth and a humor that makes us feel entirely safe. You make it so easy to relate to you that I have to consciously remind myself all the time, yep, this is my spiritual master. And I'm constantly overwhelmed by your servant leadership mentality. When we should be dedicating our lives to serving you, you serve us instead. You embody what it means to be the servant of your servants. I will always remember the unforgettable moments I've had in your presence, like when you personally made me a dosa and served it to me with your own personal hands. And especially the time when you tirelessly helped me carry Eddie's wheelchair up and down multiple flights of stairs in the Manhattan subway, a true model of strength and compassion. Watching you lead by example is a gift that redefines my understanding of love. And though we are physically apart most of the times, you are constantly with me. You occupy my heart, you're on my lectures, your texts, and your phone calls. In class, you once taught us to simply ask, Krishna, are you there? Whenever I ask that question, I do not only feel his presence, I instantly feel yours right beside me, whispering softly in my ear, I am here. On this auspicious day of Vyasa Puja, I pray to Sri Radha Krishna to always protect you and keep you in vibrant health. As you travel extensively to every corner of the world, I pray that the Lord clears all obstacles from your path, so that your tireless work and profound message can reach thousands more fallen souls as it should be. Please grant me the spiritual strength to never take your presence for granted. I pray to properly serve your instructions, always, to assist you in your mission, and remain at your feet lifetime after lifetime. Thank you for filling my empty bucket with your love, and for being the living mirror of Krishna's grace.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you on this most auspicious day of the Vyasa Puja. All glories to your Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Swaswarup Das Goswami Maharaj, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Gurudev, I used to think that I understood what it meant to have the shelter of a spiritual master. But it is only recently that I began to understand what mercy really looks like. I used to think mercy meant having someone to guide you in Krishna consciousness, to answer questions, to help understand the path ahead. But recently I realized that the shelter of a spiritual master is needed most, not when the path is easy, but when the path becomes difficult. Your mercy is not that the storm of life will never come. Your mercy is that when storms come, we are not left without shelter. It is your mercy that is giving us the strength to stand through the storms. In the recent days, there was days when chanting felt harder than it ever had before. And for the first time, I truly understood your instruction that we should never wait for perfect mood before chanting. And in those moments when I searched my heart for one reason to keep chanting, the answer was always the same. I promised my Gurudev that I would. During the initiation, I took the vow that I would chant every day. At that time, I understood it as the promise I was making to Krishna and to you. I never imagined how much that promise would come to me. When I couldn't hold on to anything else, I held on to your lotus feet. People have asked me how I'm still chanting after everything that has happened. And my answer is very simple. Because I promised my Gurudev that I would. These are the moments, there are some moments when I struggle to understand Krishna's mercy and could not make sense of what my heart is going through. But even in those moments, I kept coming back to one thing. Krishna has already given me to you. You were already there before these storms came. You had already given me your shelter, your guidance, and your instructions. Gurudev, if today I'm still trying to walk toward Krishna, it is because of your instructions. It is because your instructions continue to bring me back to him. On the sacred day of your Vyasa Puja, I pray to Krishna for only one blessing. Please never let me drift away from the shelter of your lotus feet. And thank you for bringing me back to Krishna whenever I cannot find my way back to Krishna.
My dearest Gurudev, Guru, please accept my humble obeisances of your divine lotus feet. Our glories to your divine grace on this most auspicious occasion of your 50th Appearance Day and also Vyasa Puja. I offer my insignificant words with gratitude, knowing that I have no qualification to properly glorify a pure devotee. Whatever this little appreciation I have is only by your causeless mercy. It has now been about 1.5 years since I first met you. I was going through one of the most confusing and difficult periods of my spiritual life. My mind was filled with doubts, uncertainty, and many questions about my future of my spiritual life. Looking back today, I can clearly see that meeting you was not an accident. It was the ultimate mercy of Srila Prabhupada and Sri Radha Giridhari that brought me to your lotus feet. I was happy, but still I was wondering whether taking initiation would truly transform my life. I questioned whether I was qualified and whether initiation would really make a difference. Today, more than 6 months after receiving initiation, I can honestly say that your mercy has already begun to change my life in a way I never expected. First of all the things, chanting. I can chant more attentive rounds with much less distraction than before. What once felt difficult has gradually become a source of strength and happiness. Along with this, I have developed a genuine eagerness to hear and read transcendental literature. My desire to understand the teachings of Srila Prabhupada has increased, and spiritual life no longer feel like an obligation but a priceless gift. I know these changes are not due to my own efforts. They are the results of your blessings and your compassionate guidance. Your life itself is your greatest instruction. More than your words, it is your example that inspires me. Your humility, unwavering dedication to the mission of Srila Prabhupada, your compassion for everyone, and your steady devotional service remind me of what a genuine disciple should aspire to become. You teach not only through your lectures, but through the way you live every moment in Krishna consciousness. Without the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master, it is impossible to cross the ocean of material existence. The Guru is the transparent via media through whom we receive the mercy of Sri Krishna. Whatever progress I have made is only because you have accepted me despite my countless shortcomings. As I reflect on the past 6 months since initiation, I also realize how much I still must learn. My anarthas are many. My determination often fluctuates, and my service is insignificant. Yet, your patience give me the hope that if I simply continue following your instructions with sincerity, one day I may become a servant worthy of serving the servants of the Lord. On this sacred Vyasa Puja day, I pray for only one blessing, that I may always remain under your shelter and faithfully follow your instructions throughout my life. Thank you, Gurudeva, for accepting me, encouraging me, and showing me by your own example that it means to live a life centered on service to Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. On this joyous occasion of your 50th Appearance Day as well as Vyasa Puja, I offer my heartfelt gratitude and pray that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and our beloved Srila Prabhupada bless you with many more years of strong health and spiritual strength, so that countless conditional souls like me may continue to receive your causeless mercy, your significant servant, always aspiring to your mercy. Kunjan Shobdev.
Hare Krishna. Can you hear us? Can you wave your hand if you can hear?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. I'm not going to make you cry today, but only if I can. Om Ajnanatimiramasya Jnanandjana Swakya Chakshiro Unmilitmena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to you, Gurudev, Nindurma, and all of us, God's siblings. So I have written some notes, but I will cut down a bit to 2 minutes. So I just pick a few paragraphs I have written. So in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, actually, Sri Krishna says, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self. This spiritual science is also called self-realization. Science of self-realization, that's what Prabhupada words. And a bona fide spiritual teacher teaches this science. One who seeks to learn this science is most fortunate. For him or her, the spiritual teacher is their eternal spiritual master. In his purport, in Bhagavad Gita, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, writes, the principle of accepting a spiritual master is essential. Even for one who takes to devotional service, it is most important transcendental service.
transcendental life begins when one accepts a bona fide spiritual master. A genuine question may then be asked, who is the bona fide spiritual master? This is a very important question to ask in this age of Kali, the age of quarrel. Srila Prabhupada writes, no one can be a bona fide spiritual master without following the principle of disciplic succession. The Lord is the original spiritual master, and a person in the disciplic succession can convey the message of the Lord as it is to his disciple. End quote. Therefore, one who is not in a disciplic succession is not a bona fide spiritual master. No one can become a spiritually realized by manufacturing his own process, just as one cannot proclaim oneself to be a medical practitioner simply because one has studied all the medical books in the library. By celebrating our Gurudeva's Vyasa Puja here today, we, all of us here, along with many well-wishers who couldn't attend in person, are indeed celebrating and honoring all the acharyas in this disciplic succession, extending all the way back to Krishna himself. Srila Prabhupada writes, the spiritual master is the manifestation of the mercy of Krishna. And by hearing all of our homages here, you can feel it actually. Dear Gurudev, thank you for giving me shelter at your lotus feet. I feel greatly blessed to be given this opportunity to serve you. With all humility, I have attempted to write a poem, which I have never done before. No, it is not English. So which it's not Hindi either. Which I would like to offer to you. Please forgive me for any mistakes. I try to describe your qualities in a poetic Sanskrit verse. Hope you like it. Namo Mrudu Vadanaya. Mrudu Vadanaya. I will explain in English the translation, please. Guru Parampara Anugaya. Anugaya. Guru Parampara Anugaya. Vaishnava Jana Anukampine. Vaishnava Jana Anukampine. Nama Japa Priyaya. Nama Japa Pracharine. Namo Namaha. I offer my obeisances to you, the softly spoken one, the strict follower of the Guru Parampara, disciplic succession, the compassionate one toward the Vaishnava devotees, and adhere to the chanting of the holy name, and the preacher of Nama Japa, chanting of Mahamantra. Obeisance to you again and again. All glories to you, Sri Gurudeva. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Gauranga. Thank you very much. Your servant, Madana-gopāla Dāsa.
It's her first time.
I know, it's my very first time, so please forgive me. Okay. Just want to say, first, Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for everyone being here. It's so nice to be in the same room. And I actually kind of manifested because I wanted to be part of the morning program, which I wasn't because I wasn't initiated 2 weeks ago. So I kind of manifested this one. So thank you for, it's beautiful, magical to be around everyone under one roof, Gurudev's disciples. So I just want to say, like, my heart is overflowing. Like, it's so beautiful to see everyone under one roof and hearing their journeys and how you impacted everyone, and gratitude for today as we celebrate the incredible milestone. Reaching a half century is a beautiful moment for anyone, but dedicating the vast majority of your 50 years of mission of Guru Parampara, this is extraordinary achievement that deserves a highest celebration. Gurudev, while your impact on the global ISKCON community is massive, I want to share a bit that how you transformed me as a person. I still remember the exact moment we first met back in March 2025, last year. From day one, you became a genuine, unwavering guiding light in my relationship with Krishna. Whenever I wrestled with doubts or felt completely overwhelmed by the daily grinds or my impatient nature, everybody can vouch on that, I'm sure. Your wisdom, rock solid stability, and your pure dedication gave me the exact strength I needed. So the ultimate turning point in my life came almost 2 weeks ago when you honored me with your initiation, receiving that sacred connection and taking shelter under the guidance is hands down the greatest gift I've received. I gave my spiritual journey a true permanent anchor. I'm forever grateful for that. You looked past my faults and accepted me as your newest disciple. What truly inspires our generation about you, Gurudev, is your brilliant ability to perfectly balance uncompromising spiritual standards with modern practical leadership. You're a profound scholar and inspiring leader and dedicated family man and a deeply compassionate mentor. You don't just quote the Bhagavad Gita, you actually walk and talk. An absolutely patient and genuine, approachable heart. I'm very grateful for that. On this Golden Jubilee, we pray to Shri Radha and Lord Nrsimha to bless you with your long, vibrant life and excellent health. Thank you for your endless patience and your precious time, and you're truly pouring your heart into caring this community. We pray to become better instruments under your guidance, to stay true to our initiation vows, and to support you fully in your mission. Thank you.
Please accept my humble obeisances. He asked us to relay this. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. It is with great joy and gratitude that we are celebrating this divine day, the appearance of my dear friend and well-wisher and a spiritual master of many devotees in ISKCON Kenya. His Grace Madana-gopāla Prabhu is an outstanding devotee and has implicit faith in the words of Srila Prabhupada. His care, concern, and genuine compassion is rare in today's world. I pray that on his 50th Vyasa Puja, may Sri Sri Radha Bahari and the Acharyas bless him with good health and a long life, so that he may guide our yatra for many decades to come. All glories to Madana-gopāla Prabhu. Your servant, Govinda Prem Das, Zonal Supervisor, East Africa. So up next, we have,
Going to say your name properly, because I think that you are my Guru Maharaj, Madana-gopāla. It was April 17th when you came into the Pacific Beach Temple. All of my other friends that are disciples of yours now, like, oh my God, he has to initiate me. Right? You know, I didn't know, I didn't understand. But as time went by, I totally understood. Because during that time, you listened to me, you responded to me with nothing but love, just compassion. I see that in you every day. I think of that when I think of you every day. I just wanted to give you the most gratitude for taking me under your shelter. You were a beacon of light that I was drawn to, that I could not get my mind off of. Please accept my humble obeisances, my Maharaj, Madana-gopāla, and my Guru Ma. I had no idea that there was a wife when you came, because you came all by, you came all by yourself.
He came alone.
You came alone. And then one day I get a call from Mami Radha. And that was another experience, changing part in my life. You have given me hope, strength, and change. There is so much change that has happened in my life. I would have never even imagined, because I always thought I would be the same Eddie Mead, and that's it. I'm gonna do as I please. If I think you're right, I'll change it. But if not, you have given me a chance to be more tolerant, more forgiving, more gracious, more loving, with accepting those whom I would have just walked away from. Your spiritual light is in my eyes every day. You and Gruma are planted, and I see you all day long. When I'm having a bad day, I walk into the house and I say, Alexa, turn on the YouTube. And there you are. You're teaching. And you're teaching exactly what Eddie Gopal needed to hear. I felt like I was a sinking ship. I felt that there was just kind of no place for me to go. There was nothing that I truly fit into. But at that moment, you uprighted that ship and changed everything in my life. I think differently. I walk differently. When I've been down, you respond in such a passionate way that is just what Eddie Gopal needed to hear. I praise you everywhere we go. And if anybody ever asks me about you, I specifically tell them I love him, I trust him. I've seen many swamis, I've seen many gurus. What are they called? Grahastas pass through our temple. But when you did, I saw something very special in your eyes. And that just put me on a path to a stronger bhakti and support, because I had you behind me. You complete the biggest part of my life that I lost. And the greatest thing that I lost in my life is no longer here on this planet. And I have my Guru Maharaj. I don't know how I could have put this down into 2 minutes, but I was going to write this and you're going to get it. You will receive this in a letter. A humble obeisances to all of my God siblings. Everybody walks hand in hand because of you and my Guru Maharaj. They walk hand in hand. We are with each other. At the end of the night of kirtan or whatever, it's like, Mohini Radha, where are you? I'm over here, ready to go. Like, where's Navani? He's sweeping the floors in the yoga studio. And I really never believed that when I entered the inner circle, first of all, I was like scared to death that you would just say, it's not going to happen. Truthfully, it is that fear, like, oh boy, I'm just late. Everything got in my life. That day I was tired, I was fed up, I was just wanted to hurt something, really, is what I felt. But there was one really special class that you were teaching, and I think it was in Washington, D.C. And I was thinking to myself, why is he all the way out there? The weather is so bad. Because I worry about you like I would my father. That message turned my relationship with my father, which has been very difficult, very hard to explain, but that day I changed. So I am back with my father, accepting his unconditional will to change anything. Wow. And before that, though, I had just dismissed him because of just past. But that was when I saw that, my heart was like, it melted. And what a lot of people don't understand is that if somebody is disappointed in you, all you have to do is call them and just, well, me at least, you can be able to reach out and just give a message of love, of compassion, of gratitude, in whatever way. The biggest thing I will never forget is when you talk about, yo, you made them mad. Well, how did you talk to them? Did you talk to them in a kind way? Yeah. A loving way? Well, I forgot the other one. But I live my life that way now. I really do accept people much easier. And that was one that I told you about from our temple. I never thought that woman and I would ever be able to get along, but we do. And I love her now, I love her daughter. Wow. And they feel it. And when I see that kind of change, that only comes from you. You glow. You really glow. And when I turn on the YouTube and you're there, it is just as though you're physically present. From all the way back to 2017. I cannot tell you the kind of energy that I see and I feel that message coming directly to me. So the other thing is that I love you. I am your servant. Any order that you give me, I will do. I will follow through 100%. Nobody else has ever had that kind of power over me. So with that, I would just like to say thank you for bringing me in and having faith in me and lifting me up, because I was so down. I really was so down that life was just unconscionable. But you turned everything around so easily, and that with that kind of love and respect for me, everything is just, I see everything in a different color. And that, that where you always like, everything is because of Krishna. Everything that you see is Krishna. From the speck of dust, everything. I look at the light switch, and I say, thank you, Krishna, for that. For the man who made it, for the intelligence that was given, to the wiring in the house. Everything that I see, I'm not always right on with it, but it's coming faster and faster. So both of you, and without you, there were so many things that I said that nobody even knew about. This is my heart. You own it. Thank you. Oh. And our other teacher, my other teacher, Madana-gopāla, he could have never been the best teacher picked for me because he is so patient, so outright and generous with his time with me. And Kunja Kishori, one of the most valuable people in my life, that is such a devote, just full of love and cooking.
I accept my humble
humble obeisances, Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Madana-gopāla Dāsa Namine. Guru Ma, Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all my god brothers and god sisters. First of all, Gurudev, I would like to offer my heartfelt gratitude for accepting someone as unqualified and as undeserving as myself under your shelter. Your curseless mercy is something I can never repay. Although I have known you for a short time, Gurudev, I feel as though I have known you forever. I feel there is a deep spiritual connection that I feel with you, one that seems to transcend this lifetime. I remember the day you came to our home. It was completely unplanned. In fact, you are scheduled to visit the Gandhi family's home for a house program. On an impulse, I invited you and Guru Ma to our house, and it just came and it was Krishna's plan, even if it was for a few minutes. The moment you came, you sat down, you began speaking about a subject that had been occupying my mind for quite some time. I had not asked you anything, yet somehow you knew exactly what I was thinking. It was as if though you had read my heart. The topic was detachment from children, wife and home. And you quoted Srila Prabhupada's purport, Bhagavad Gita 13.8 to 12. And I repeat, the best process for making the home pleasant is Krishna consciousness. One need only chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra morning and evening together, accept the remnants of foodstuff offered to Krishna, have some discussions on books like the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam, and engage oneself in deity worship. These four things will make one happy. One should train the members of his family in this way, Srila Prabhupada says. If one can mold his family in this way to develop Krishna consciousness, following these four principles, then there is no need to change from family life to renounced life. These words, Gurudev, deeply touched my heart. At that moment I realized that a genuine spiritual master has entered my life, who not only teaches from scripture, but also knows how to apply that wisdom exactly where it is needed. Gurudev, you are not only my teacher, but also a living example of the path of inner awakening and Krishna consciousness. Through your guidance, the teachings of the Vedic scriptures have become practical, relevant, and transformative in my life. Gurudev, with your blessings, I wish to dedicate all my spiritual endeavors in the coming year at your lotus feet. I pray for your mercy as I continue the serving in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. By your blessings, we hope to expand the Food for Life program in Mombasa. As the Food for Life director, we have also almost acquired land for a future Goshala in Mombasa. And I pray that this project develops successfully as a service to Krishna, the cows, and the devotees. I have also been entrusted with the responsibility of serving as project manager for the upcoming Hare Krishna Tower project at ISKCON Mombasa. Recently, I have begun studying the Bhakti Shastri course. I pray that I may carry out all these services with humility, sincerity, as an instrument of your mercy, never forgetting that whatever little service I can perform is only possible because of your blessings and your mercy. Thank you, Gurudev, for your compassion, your guidance, and your unwavering example of devotion. I pray that one day I become worthy of the mercy that you have shown so generously on me, your insignificant servant. Hare Krishna. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Hare Krishna Guru Ma. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Being most fallen and devoid of any qualification, I never imagined that I would one day receive the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. Yet, Krishna, who resides in everyone's heart, was causelessly merciful and guided me to your lotus feet, Gurudev. It is only by his divine arrangement that this most precious blessing has come into my life. I first felt drawn to you, Gurudev, during the auspicious month of Kartik, On that occasion, you narrated the Damodar Leela pastime. And when you described how Mother Yashoda was feeding Krishna whilst the milk in the pot committed suicide, I felt like I was actually there. The depth of realization and devotion with which you explained its spiritual significance left an unforgettable impression on my heart. From that moment, I felt an indescribable attraction to hear from you again and again. I am forever indebted to you for so mercifully accepting me into your shelter and lovingly guiding me closer to Krishna with every instruction and example. By Krishna's mercy, I have the good fortune of serving at the temple by making flower garlands for His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, as well as singing kirtan during festivals. I consider these opportunities to be invaluable gifts and pray that I may always remain engaged in this service with sincerity, humility, and gratitude. I've also started the Bhakti Shastri course this year and would like to dedicate it to you, your humble servant. Hare Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Hare Krishna, Gurudev. Hare Krishna, Guruma. My pranams to you.
They can't hear us anymore.
Today, I will not be able to read. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruma. My pranams to you. I've just had a cataract surgery, so I will not be able to read from my notes. So I will tell Kumari, she can read on my behalf. My apologies for that.
Hare Krishna. Dear Guru Maharaj, His Grace, Madana-gopāla Dāsa, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. On this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I would like to offer my heartfelt gratitude for your kindness, guidance, and inspiring example of devotional service. Although we have known you only since November 2025, your association has had a profound impact on my spiritual life. Every Sunday, through your classes and the association of my God brothers and God sisters, I am reminded of the importance of hearing, serving, and steadily progressing in Krishna consciousness. Your teachings are practical, encouraging, and always centered on serving Srila Prabhupada and pleasing Shri Krishna. By your mercy, my desire to deepen my commitment to the devotional service has grown, and I eagerly look forward to accepting initiation under your shelter later this year. I pray that I may always remain faithful to your instructions and become a sincere servant in the disciplic succession. Whatever service I am fortunate to render, maintaining the temple's equipment through my engineering skills, assisting with Food for Life, and capturing photographs and videos during the festivals and special celebrations is a small offering that I hope will please you and contribute in some tiny way to Lord Chaitanya's mission. I pray to Sri Sri Radha Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Srila Prabhupada to bless you with good health, long life, and continued strength to guide and inspire many more souls on the path of devotional service. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for your mercy, your encouragement, and your example. Please bless me that I may always remain humble, steady in my sadhana, and engaged in the service of Vaishnavas. Your aspiring servant, Mahesh Kirtan. Hare Krishna, my pranam to Guru Ma and Gurudev.
Thank you so much. Is
My
her
most humble obeisances unto Your Holiness Madana-gopāla Dāsa. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances and heartfelt gratitude on this most auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja. Although I have not had yet the good fortune of meeting you personally, I feel truly blessed to hear your classes almost every Sunday together with my God brothers and God sisters. The first time I heard you speak, I was deeply inspired, and your guidance continues to strengthen my faith and enthusiasm in Krishna consciousness. My family and I came to Krishna consciousness many years ago but it is only during the past 2 years that we have sincerely tried to follow the regular principles. By your mercy, we are now eagerly preparing to receive initiation from you this November, and I pray that I may become worthy of your shelter. By your mercy, I have the opportunity to offer flower seva at the temple and to make jewelry for the deities. These simple services bring me great joy, and I pray that I may always serve with humility and devotion. Guru Maharaj, please bless me to remain steady in my sadhana, faithful to your instructions, and always engaged in your devotional service. I pray for your good health and many more years of guidance, devotees on the path of Krishna consciousness. Your aspiring disciple, Madana Gopāla Dāsa. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I mean, I'm completely overwhelmed. Million thoughts are going through my mind that this little boy, I think we first met, Madana-gopāla will remind me if it was 91. And you can hear me?
Yes.
It was person at all. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I was just thinking, it's like Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For Mother Jashoda, he was his little Lala, who she could tie up and who she could chastise. And today when Dhira Gopal brought his photograph, with a white dhoti and sitting like a Goswami, I looked at the picture and I thought, wow, at the age of 14 when he came, who would have thought this was his future, that he'd be an initiating guru. 50th, his 50th, and I think I met him when he was 14. We were on a flight that had left from Mumbai to Nairobi, and because of air pressure problem, it came down twice, and he was in that flight. And see how Krishna takes, he went to the Juhu temple and found a BTG. And he read there that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And most Gujaratis know that Brahmins grow up knowing that Lord Shiva is the Mahadev. And I think he was so bubbly, understanding that, he finally struck the truth, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I can't forget that first day of his Madana-gopāla can correct me if he was not 14. I think he was 14. Yeah. So bubbly that, Krishna is the... And when he left for USA, the same kind of a motherly feeling I had. I thought, USA, land of glaring with self gratification. So what chance is this little boy going to have in USA to survive his Krishna consciousness? While he was in Nairobi, I could feel this boy is all like a duck to water. So going to USA, and I was thinking, there we go, we lose another soul to the material world. So today when I'm hearing all the glories of the disciples, very emotional, that how much he survived in the USA and how much he's giving, and truly from the very beginning, I think most of the devotees mentioned his compassion, his love is so genuine. It's wherever I met him, I just felt that same kind of feeling that you first had for him when you first met him at the age of 14. Anyway, love or affection, it grows, so it grew. And to think, now when he called me when he was asked to be the initiating guru, for a minute I was thinking, oh my God, he's too young for such a huge responsibility of a guru. So I told him, I said, Madana-gopāla, you're sure you can take this responsibility? But, as most of you mentioned, the disciples, a man of discipline, a man of responsibility, and he said, of course, if you're getting an instruction from your guru, your duty is that you accept the guru's instruction. Being a guru is one of the most difficult service I feel in ISKCON or even otherwise. And he took up the responsibility by the instruction of his guru. And I was feeling so proud today that, wow, here is somebody, I mean, when I saw the picture today, I thought, how do you never know the future of anybody in spiritual life or even in material life. But I'm completely, totally in awe and reverence of how beautifully he has sailed through Krishna consciousness, beautifully, gracefully, and that too, the most surprising for me, because I'm sorry, I know all of you belong to the States, but US has never been my favorite place. Somehow I feel it's just a den of Maya, so not the best place to be. But Prithibite Ache Joto Nagarandi Gram, Sarvata Prochar Hoide Morna. So Lord Chaitanya's prediction, somebody has to make it happen. And Madana-gopāla is doing it in the US, and so nicely and so responsibly. I feel, that I should feel very fortunate that somehow that I knew him from the age of 14 and still we are in touch. It's my good fortune that, and what I'm really impressed with all the disciples offering is, just the other day I was listening to Keshav Maharaj. He said, if we do not understand Srila Prabhupada's position, we do not understand his books, we do not understand his mission, then we will never be able to understand our Guru's position. It struck me as such truth that if we do not, if we are not grateful to Srila Prabhupada for giving us ISKCON, and if we don't understand his books, then of course we will fail to understand our Guru's position also. And I was so impressed how everyone practically mentioned Srila Prabhupada in their offering. And all that credit goes to Madana-gopāla, because this is how it is. You're nurturing them in the right attitude, with the right discipline, with your personal guidance. I am very, very, very proud that I'm connected with you. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Some way still in Krishna consciousness because of your kind mercy and your guidance. Hare Krishna.